Back in early September, Apple had their announcement for the iPhone 7. And much to everyone's surprise, Shigeru Miyamoto was there to announce that Nintendo was going to be making full games for mobile, namely iOS, and then later porting them to Android. We haven't seen anything from them since. They told us that Super Mario Run was coming. They showed us some video of it. It looked great. But they didn't say anything about price other than we would know more by the end of the year. Fast forward to today, which is November 15th, 2016. Nintendo PR finally announced that Super Mario Run will be coming out this year on December 15th. It can be downloaded from the App Store at no cost, and players can try various elements of the game for free. Then, if you want to get unlimited access to all of the different modes in this release, that'll be $9.99. So let's talk about that. First off, the release date, they said it was going to be before the end of the year. Nintendo is famous for delaying things, and they didn't delay this. So good job, Nintendo. That's assuming that it comes out in 30 days from now, like they said. The one thing that concerns me here is the way that they phrased from PR, the way that they phrased their announcement. So let me read it real quick. This is the first ever mobile game featuring the most iconic video game hero of all time. Goes on sale for iPhone and iPad on December 15th in United States time zones. Super Mario Run can be downloaded from the App Store at no cost, so it's a freemium game. And players can try elements of the game's 3 modes for free. Still sounds fine with me. Once the game has been downloaded, a one-time payment of $9.99 will grant unlimited access to each of the 3 modes in this release. I think $9.99 is a perfectly fair price, but notice the way that they phrased it at the end there. That one-time payment will grant unlimited access to each of the 3 modes in this release. So what that tells me is that Nintendo is planning, or they're going to test the waters and see how it goes, and if things go well, they're going to bring out more modes that then you can pay for more later. I really don't have a problem with this, and I know a lot of people are going to be saying, well, wait a second, $10 is expensive for a game. Yes, $10 is expensive for a game on iOS or Android, but that's because people just generally don't value the games that are made there. I think that Nintendo, given their history of making fantastic games, I think it's perfectly reasonable to think that $10 is a fair price. Actually, I would say more than fair price for a Mario game that you can play anytime you want because everybody's got their phones with them all the time. I think that's a good idea. And not only that, but you can try it for free. So, and by the way, people who make games for iOS and Android, especially iOS, Android has a demo process built into the Google Play Store. Apple does not have a demo process unless the developer sets it up like this, so you can download the game and then do an in-app purchase to unlock all of the other stuff. More companies that put out, more developers that put out games for iOS need to do what Nintendo's doing here. Give us some, just the first taste for free, and increase the price. Stop trying to sell everything at 99 cents and then hitting us for more money later. That's not cool. I want to be able to test your game, check out the demo, see if it's worth getting, and if I like it, I would be much happier to give you $10 right up front than have you nickel and dime it from me later on. When I think of Nintendo, I think of quality games. Sure, sometimes they make really bad choices when it comes to marketing or when it comes to hardware or when it comes to pricing. But I think that they've really done a good job. I fully expected this game to be $20 minimum from Nintendo. Kind of like Square. Square sells Final Fantasy games, which are usually fairly flimsy ports for, I think $17 is the cheapest you can usually get for them. And not only that, but this is, but those games are usually you buy it for your iPhone or your iPad. You can't play it on both. Now, up until this point, or at this point, I mean, Nintendo has not yet told us whether or not this is going to be a universal app. Can we download it from the App Store and pay for it once and play it on both our iPhone and our iPad? I'm not sure. I really hope so. What do you guys think about this? Do you think it's a good deal? I think it's a really good deal. Let me know if you disagree.